Hi everyone, in this video we are going to look at how to write ratios. So first, a ratio is a comparison of two or more quantities, and there are three main ways to write a ratio. You can use the word to, T-O, you can use the colon, or you can write it as a fraction. When ratios are given a context, remember you need to include the labels for your ratios. So here's an example. In a room, there are 5 blue balloons and 4 red balloons. Write the ratio of blue balloons to red balloons in 3 different ways. So first, let's use the word to. So we have 5 blue, 2, 4 red. And the order is important. They wanted us to compare the blue to the red, so we have to keep our ratio in that same order. Using the colon, it would be 5 blue, colon, 4 red. And when we read that, we would read that as 5 blue, 2, 4 red. And the third way to write a ratio is as a fraction. So it would be 5 blue over 4 red. Okay, so do you have any of these 3 formats that you can use? So in a bouquet of flowers, there are 8 daisies and 13 roses. Write the ratio of daisies to roses in 3 different ways. So we have 8 daisies to 13 roses. We could write it as 8 daisies to, using the colon, 13 roses. And then we could also write as a fraction, 8 daisies over 13 roses. So again, remember to include your label in your ratios. If it's possible to simplify a ratio, which means reduce it, we need to. So ratios need to be written in simplest form. So write each ratio in simplest form, 3 to 21. Each part of this ratio can be divided by 3, so it's very similar to reducing a fraction. So if we take that common factor of 3 out of each part of the ratio, this reduces to 1 to 7. 16 to 20 can be reduced by a ratio of 4, so it would simplify to 4 to 5. 81 to 27, each of these terms can actually be simplified by 27 itself, so that simplifies to 3 to 1. And 6 to 28 can be reduced by a factor of 2, so that would simplify to 3 to 14. A bag of juice has 2 cups of apple juice and 5 cups of orange juice. What is the ratio of the number of cups of pineapple juice to the total number of cups of juice in 3 different ways? So you have to read this carefully. We're comparing the pineapple juice to the total. So if we have 2 cups of pineapple juice, to get the total number of cups of juice, we have to add together the 2 and the 5, which would be 7 cups total. So the first way to write our ratio, it would be 2 pineapple to 7 total. We can also write it with the colon, 2 pineapple, colon, 7 total. Or you could write it as a fraction, 2 pineapple compared to 7 total. So again, my labels are important, and you have to read carefully to find the total you had to add together, the part that was pineapple with the part that was orange juice. The list below shows the number of medals of one nation's team won at the Olympics. What was the ratio of gold medals to total number of medals that the team won? So first I have to add them together to find the total. So I'm adding 37 plus 35 plus 38. So my total would be 110 total. And we want the ratio of gold to total. So my ratio would be 37 gold to 110 total. That ratio does not simplify, so that is one way that I could write my answer. They didn't tell me what version to use for my answer, so I'm going to use the colon method there. Okay, the table below shows the results when the 7th grade classes were asked whether they wanted chicken or pasta served at their awards banquet. In room 201, what is the ratio of students who prefer chicken to the students who prefer pasta? So looking at just room 201, it's 10 chicken to 12 pasta. But that ratio can be simplified. So when I simplify it, it is 5 chicken to 6 pasta. Okay, in part B, combine the totals for all 3 rooms. What is the ratio of the number of students who prefer pasta to the number of students who prefer chicken? So I'm going to add to find the totals. So for the total pasta, I'm adding 10, 8, and 16. This would give me the total chicken. So there are 34 for chicken. For pasta, I'm adding 12, 17, and 10. So for pasta, the total was 39. So the ratio now, they want pasta to chicken. So it would be 39 pasta to 34 chicken. That ratio does not reduce, so that is my final answer. I hope this video helps. Please let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.